Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona's stadium where this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Arizona will put it away to start this one. That one bounds through the... It'll be a touchback. Line gets set, first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
After the first down completion, it's second and short. To throw, it's Milroe. He fires a bullet to the right. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. Crosses the 45. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's second and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we could just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Hale. Touchdown Tide! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. A first down for the offense. The corners are walked up tight. Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Arizona in a hurry. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Got his man down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And that's in Arizona. The end of the first quarter, with the score now 7, Arizona 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. A lot of urgency for this offense. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the point after is good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give is to Miller. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback checking off. He wants to pass it on second down. Going up top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They're scrambling to get to the line quickly for this big fourth down attempt. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. And the ball is picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the...
And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They want to throw it, and they fail to hook up on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Got a lot of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Arizona comes out with another first down. On the ground, it's Conley. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Picked off. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create.
Going downfield for the big play. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Milroe. Slides away. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. New set of downs after that completion. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Alabama.
The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, Sooner born and sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be sooner dead. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. That gamble did not pay.
At the 12.
Bring him down at the 12-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Back to throw, it's Milroe. They're bringing heat. They're trying to get to him. Across the 25, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Grabs it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Number 1 with the grab and the score.
Here comes the two-point try. Firing to the right, complete. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 86, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take him in. start at the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And the Sooners in the hurry up. Back to pass, it's Arnold. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Finds him out of the backfield. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Alabama.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
Fires to the right. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding them. Nice catch.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him today.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll throw it from the red zone. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On second down, he'll fire. He caught it, and he's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. They'll stop him at the 1.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 8, Oklahoma 0.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On third and goal, they'll throw it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He's looking to throw. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. That Alabama offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense, right?
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Here comes the two-point try. Got his man quickly. And he's wrestled to the ground.
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete two-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Sooners will hustle to the line. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You see all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
Yes, obviously that is a huge mistake. You can't do that offensively, but defensively, Yes, please. Flush him outside the pocket. Now it's cutting the field in half. Everybody chasing the quarterback, and he decides to throw one across his body. Oh, man, I just step in front of that because he can't put any RPMs on it. Yes, please.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the incompletion, looking at second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Makes his connection. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Williams. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want...
Touchdown tie! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 2 in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down.
Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. To the air, it's Arnold. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the...